Hello everyone, welcome back to the BioNexus, your one-step guide for cracking NEET biology with confidence. In today's video, we are diving into Chapter 2, Biological Classification. This chapter lays the foundation for understanding how living organisms are systematically grouped based on their characteristics. We will go through some of the most important and frequently asked NEET questions from this chapter, helping you strengthen your concepts and master the art of elimination for MCQs. So, grab your notes and let's begin. The first question, who proposed the five kingdom classification? The right answer is option B, R.H. Whittaker. R.H. Whittaker proposed the five kingdom classification in the year 1969. And it consisted of the five kingdoms, which are Monera, prokaryotes, Protista, the unicellular eukaryotes, then Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. So this system was based on several factors like cell structure, mode of nutrition, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationships. The second question, the two-kingdom classification failed because just go through all the options and the right answer is option D, all of the above. The two-kingdom system, that is the Plantae and Animalia, it was given by Linnaeus. It was too simple. It did not distinguish between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. It ignored the differences in nutrition, autotrophs, heterotrophs, and saprophytes, clubbed the diverse organisms like fungi and algae with plants. Thus, it could not accommodate organisms like bacteria, fungi, and euglena properly. That was the demerit with two-kingdom classification. Question number 3. Which group was placed under plants in earlier classifications but is now placed separately? The right answer is option B, fungi. Earlier classifications included fungi under plants due to the presence of a cell wall and immobility. However, fungi are now placed in a separate kingdom because their cell wall is made of chitin, not cellulose, and they are heterotrophic, mostly saprophytic or parasitic. They are not autotrophic. Hence, they are fundamentally different from true plants. Cell wall in fungi is made of, it's one of the important questions, it is made of chitin. Right answer is C. Moving to the next one. In Whittaker's classification, organisms with prokaryotic cell structure were placed in. Answer is option B, Monera. The kingdom Monera include all the prokaryotes such as bacteria and cyanobacteria. These organisms lack a true nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. They reproduce asexually. They are unicellular and are structurally simpler than all eukaryotes. Which characteristic is not used in the five kingdom classification? The right answer is option B, molecular weight. The Whittaker's five kingdom classification was based on like cell structure, prokaryotic or eukaryotic, body organization, unicellular or multicellular, mode of nutrition, autotrophic or heterotrophic, reproduction, and phylogenetic relationship. So molecular weight of cellular components were not considered. Next question, diatoms are placed under which kingdom? The right answer is option B, Protista. Diatoms are unicellular photosynthetic organisms with silica cell walls. They are eukaryotic, that is, they have a true nucleus, mostly aquatic. Hence, they are placed under kingdom Protista, not Plantae or Monera. Number 8. Which of the following is not considered a part of five kingdom classification? The right answer is option A, viruses. Viruses are acellular, that is, they are not made of cells. They do not carry out metabolism on their own and cannot reproduce independently. Due to their unique characteristics, they are not placed in any of the five kingdoms. Question 9. Organisms that are eukaryotic and mostly unicellular belong to. Option B, Protista. The kingdom Protista includes mostly unicellular eukaryotes. What are the examples? It's like amoeba, paramecium, euglena. Some colonial and multicellular forms are there, and they are both autotrophic and heterotrophic organisms. Hence, it's a diverse group of simple eukaryotic organisms. Question number 10. What is the basis of classification in the three-domain system? Right answer is C. Genetic differences in rRNA. The three-domain system, it was given by Carl Woese in the year 1990. And it uses the differences in ribosomal RNA genes to classify organisms into bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. This system reflects deep evolutionary relationships at the molecular level. Question 11. Which of this is a shape of bacteria? So right answer is all of the above. I think most of you will be knowing this. Bacillus means rod-shaped. Spirilla means spiral-shaped. Coccus means spherical. So all the options are right. Question 12. Which bacteria live in extreme environments? Answer is option C, Archaebacteria. Archaebacteria thrive in harsh environments. So they can be classified as thermophiles. They live in hot springs, halophiles, salty habitats, and methanogens, or the ones which live in anaerobic environments. Question 13. Methanogens produce. Right answer is methane. Methanogen means methane producing. Okay, it's a type of archaebacteria. They generate methane as a metabolic byproduct, which is found in cow rumens and is used in biogas production. Question 14. Which bacteria have chlorophyll A-like plants? The right answer is option B, cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, also known as the blue-green algae, have chlorophyll A like higher plants, which enable them to do photosynthesis. Question 15. Nostoc is capable of. Answer is nitrogen fixation. Nostoc is a cyanobacterium and it fixes atmospheric nitrogen using heterocyst, specialized nitrogen fixing cells. So you have to remind this is heterocyst. It's really important. Next one, the smallest living cells are known as. Right answer is option C, mycoplasma. Mycoplasma, the smallest living organism, they lack cell wall, okay, and are resistant to penicillin. Question 17. Chemosynthetic bacteria get energy from. Yeah, from the name itself we can derive chemosynthetic. That means something related to chemical, isn't it? So chemosynthetic bacteria, they get energy from inorganic compounds. Okay. Like ammonia, nitrites, etc., to derive their energy, which is very important in their biogeochemical cycle. Next question. Bacteria reproduce mainly by option C, fission. Bacteria primarily uses binary fission, which is a type of asexual reproduction and for their rapid multiplication. Question 19. What is absent in mycoplasma? Right answer is option D, cell wall. Mycoplasma lack a cell wall, making them pleomorphic. Pleomorphic means they can vary their shape and they are also antibiotic resistant. Question 20. Bacteria that break down dead organic material are option B, decomposers. They can decompose the organic matter into simpler substances, which plays a key role in nutrient cycling. #21. All protists are. Right answer is option C, single-celled eukaryotes. The members of kingdom Protista are unicellular eukaryotes. You can remember like this, unicellular eukaryotes. They have a true nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. Example is amoeba, paramecium, diatoms, and euglena. Although it is pronounced U, there is a E in front of that. EU means true. Question 22. Diatom cell walls contain. Right answer is silica. Diatoms have glass-like cell walls which are made of silica, which fit together like a soap box. These walls are indestructible and form diatomaceous earth. Question 23. Dinoflagellates cause. Right answer is option A, reptiles. Some dinoflagellates like goniologs. It's really important. Goniologs. Goniologs. Just remember of this goniologs. And they reproduce rapidly in oceans, causing red tides due to the red pigments in their bodies. These can release toxins which are harmful to marine life. Question 24. Euglenoids. They can behave as both autotrophs and heterotrophs. Euglena has the chloroplast and performs photosynthesis in light but behaves as a heterotroph in the dark by ingesting food. This is called mixotrophic nutrition. So both autotrophs and heterotrophs, so they are also called mixotrophic nutrition. Question 25. Slime molds they are saprophytic. That's a very simple question. Slime molds feed on decaying organic matter and hence they are saprophytic. They form plasmodium and produce fruiting bodies with spores. Into question number 27. Protozoans are parasitic or predatory. Protozoa are heterotrophic unicellular eukaryotes. Some are free-living predators while others are parasites. Example for the parasitic ones are Plasmodium, Trypanosoma, etc. 28. Trypanosoma causes. Trypanosoma is a flagellated protozoan causing African sleeping sickness. So here the right answer is sleeping sickness. It is transmitted by a fly. You will be knowing the name CZ. Sometimes you pronounce it different, but the spelling is TSE, TSE. Okay. And this affects the nervous system. Question number 29. Paramecium is covered with. Right answer is option B, cilia. Paramecium is a ciliated protozoan and the cilia helps in locomotion and feeding by creating water currents to sweep food into the oral groove. Plasmodium belongs to which one? Right answer is C, sporozoans. It's a non-motile parasitic protozoan that causes malaria. Okay. Question 31. Which fungi is unicellular? Right answer is option C, yeast. Yeast is the only unicellular fungus. It reproduces asexually by budding and is widely used in baking and alcohol fermentation. Other fungi like Rhizopus, Penicillium, and Mucor, they are multicellular. So the only example of unicellular fungi is yeast. Coming to question number 32, xenocytic hyphae they are multinucleate without septa. Xenocytic hyphae are tubular fungal filaments that lack cross walls, that is the septa, and contain multiple nuclei in a continuous cytoplasm, common in phycomacids like Rhizopus. Question number 33. Conidia are asexual spores. Okay, Conidia are asexual spores. They are non-motile asexual spores produced externally on the conidiophores of fungi like Penicillium and Aspergillus. They help in rapid reproduction and dispersal. Number 34, dikaryophase is found in. Right answer is option B, Ascomycetes. In Ascomycetes, after plasmogamy, that is the fusion of cytoplasm, the nuclei do not fuse immediately, leading to dikaryotic phase, N plus N. Okay. And karyogamy or nuclear fission happens later inside the ascus. Ascus means a sac-like structure. So they are also known as sac-like fungi. Fungi that grow on dung are option A, coprophilous. Coprophilous fungi like Pilobolus, example. Okay, Pilobolus grow on animal dung. They are adapted to survive in such environments and help in the nutrients recycling. Bread mold is, right answer is option D, Rhizopus. The Rhizopus stolonifer, that is the full name, commonly known as the black bread mold, grows on stale bread. It belongs to the group Zygomycetes or Phycomycetes and has a xenocytic hyphae. Moving to number 37, Penicillium belongs to, right answer is Ascomycetes. 38, Basidiospores are formed in Basidium. That's really simple. Basidiomycetes, example, mushrooms, puffballs, etc. The basidiospores are formed on a basidium, which is a specialized spore-producing cell, usually borne on gills. Number 39. Deuteromycetes are called imperfect fungi because their sexual stage is unknown. It's one of the important questions. Deuteromycetes are called imperfect fungi. Okay. Next question. Which of this is an ascomycete? Right answer is option C, agaricus. Agaricus or mushroom belongs to Basidiomycetes, not ascomycetes. So others like Penicillium, Neurospora, Claviceps, these three are classic members of the Ascomycota group. Claviceps, you'll be knowing Claviceps purpurea. And 41, cell wall in plants is mainly made of. Right answer is option C, cellulose. Which is an insectivorous plant? Right answer is Venus flytrap. It's a carnivorous or insectivorous plant that traps and digests insect to supplement its nitrogen intake, especially in nitrogen poor soils. And coming to the other options in this question, Cuscuta. Cuscuta is parasitic. Nostoc, it's a cyanobacteria. And Euglena is a protist. Animalia members store food as. Right answer is option C, glycogen. 44. Viroids consist only of. Right answer is option B, RNA. Viroids are the smallest known infectious agents, consisting of a short circular RNA molecule without any protein coat. They cause diseases in plants, not animals. Which of the following has no cell structure? Right answer is option C, virus. Viruses are acellular, that is, not made of cells. They lack cell organelles, cytoplasm, and a cell membrane. They are made of nucleic acid, DNA or RNA, enclosed in a protein coat and can replicate only inside a living host. Number 46. Lichens are symbiotic association between. This is also an important question. Lichens. Lichens are symbiotic association between algae and fungi. Okay, so they are mutualistic association between a fungus. The fungal part is known as mycobiont, and the photosynthetic partner, usually it will be a green algae or cyanobacteria, and that is known as phycobiont, Phycobiont. The algae provides food and the fungus provides protection and moisture. So there is a mycobiont, the fungal partner, and the phycobiont, the photosynthetic partner, either green algae or cyanobacteria. Coming to question number 47. What is the fungal component of lichen called? We already discussed about that. Right answer is mycobiont. Okay, and the algal component is phycobiont. Question 48. Prions cause diseases in bacteria. Prions cause diseases in option A, bacteria, option B, humans and cattle, option C, plants, and option D, algae. Right answer is option B, humans and cattle. So in case of cattle, prions cause one disease known as bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE. It's also known as mad cow disease. And in case of human beings, it causes the CJD, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. In case of humans, it causes CJD. Okay. So here the right answer is option B. Moving to the last slide. TMV stands for. Right answer is tobacco mosaic virus. It is the first virus ever discovered, and it infects tobacco and other plants, causing mosaic-like discoloration on leaves due to disruption in chloroplast. So on another question also we got, first virus ever discovered, that's also TMV or tobacco mosaic virus. Question number 50. Virus genetic material can be. It can be either RNA or DNA. They have either DNA or RNA as their genetic material, never both. For example, TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, and HIV have RNA as the genetic material, while herpes virus and bacteriophages have DNA. This is a key distinction from all living cells. So just remember about this, that the genetic material of virus can either be RNA or DNA. And that wraps up today's session. on biological classification. I hope you enjoyed it.